Guys, there's been some news, man. There's been some crazy news. First of all, we have a so Nikita is the CEO of Battlestate Games. He's the one that owns and the company that makes Escape from Tarkov. So his is the end all be all. And apparently yesterday, it's so all the stuff that we were discussing 2 days ago for literally 6 hours straight. Escape from Tarkov imploding completely and everything. Yeah, it there's news. There's lots of updates. So we're gonna start with the very first one. This is the interview between Nikita and an emissary. Emissaries are essentially glorified community managers, and they're getting obviously a lot of flack right now because of this entire situation. The game is still literally on fire, and Nikita has gone back and forth trying to argue and so on and so forth. It's been crazy. Okay, interview from earlier today with Nikita and emissary, not public. And apparently, this has been completely stated to be true. So I want to preface this by Reddit does not let me pin other people's comments, but here's a link to a post from Battlestate Games' actual community manager confirming this entire interview is real. So it is apparently completely real. So let's read this. Let's see for ourselves. And then we'll read the interview. That's going to start with tonight. Okay. Yep. Okay. So yeah, that's Applezor. He's BSG's community manager. I think he directly works for BSG. It's not fake. Leaks do happen, and none of them. No one likes them, no matter to whom they happen. This was an attempt to get emissaries from different countries and regions aligned with the vision of the company and get some answers. Emissaries take a lot of blame where they shouldn't. This last sentence I do agree with. They absolutely take a boatload of blame, and everyone's pissed, and when gamers are pissed, especially, mud gets slung all over the place. So that shit really, really, really does happen, and it is sad to see. BSG deserves the blame. The higher ups, Nikita deserves the blame. But like the random emissary who's just trying to get the information out, essentially a glorified community manager and stuff. They don't deserve. They didn't write this shit. They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know that all this was gonna happen. This was not a final and official stance. Okay, this one's weird. This is apparently an interview with Nikita. How is this not official? This is literally as official as it can get. And Diddles, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. The Q&A was supposed to be polished to add context, where it's missing, as well as get extra questions answered. Interesting. All right, let's see how it goes. Suggestion: make statement. Knowing that admitting a mistake was made is hard. Okay. Okay, so this is already going hard. Just immediately, Nikita saying mistake. This is not mistake. Okay, all right. Okay. Oh man, we're starting juicy, boys. We're starting juicy. Okay. The emissary asks why. The answer from Nikita: 1, it's time to start preparing for the release. So they're gonna try to hit 1.0 release off the back of this news. That's gonna be hilarious. 2, it's time to understand who are the true believers. Wow. So in order to be a true believer, you have to pay the extra $100. You have to pay $250. Oh my god, what the dude, Nikita is insane. 3, no one is forcing anyone to do anything. It's your choice to just bail it, don't buy it, etc. I mean, yeah, that's true, and the thing is, people are not buying it. People are yelling about it because you're right, it is our choice. That's exactly what we're doing. Nikita. All right, totally understandable that any company wants to have more revenue. Wouldn't it be better to release a support pack while being honest with the community? This is what I said the other day in the entire long form conversation. If everyone knows that Arena was a loss leader for the game, They spent tens of millions of dollars creating Arena, marketing Arena, and I described all the ways and everything like that, the boots and so on. And no one plays the fucking thing. Like, Arena is an absolute trash heap. Like, it's literally, even people who like Arena really don't play that much Arena. And the vast majority of people who play Tarkov, like me, pretty much everyone I know, they don't even like Arena. Like, most people don't even play Arena. Nutcheck, welcome, buddy. It's good to see you. And BSG marketed Arena as the I guess like the mainline competitor to things like CS:GO, to things like Apex, to Fortnite, all that stuff, because they knew that, you know, playing Escape from Tarkov is not an esport, and it never will be. And there's nothing wrong with that. I honestly think that a lot of companies thinking that everything needs to be an esport, it is why so many games have already failed, including, for example, Overwatch. Overwatch is such a goofy game, it never should have been attempted to be made into an esport. But you know, they wanted to get those Fortnite dollars and all that. You know, it's so dumb. But anyways, so that was the reason that Arena was made, and it was a pre-cooked, undercooked initiative. It wasn't even balanced when it came out. It needed a lot of work. Even people that were huge supporters of Arena were like, "Yeah, this is not. this is kind of shit." Like, man, oh my god, man! I still remember when Pestily first covered, and Pestily is like, Pestily, like many other content creators, they're very supportive of BSG when BSG does correct things. And they're very supportive of the game in general. They've literally made their entire career off the back of this game, and they've worked hard at it, of course, but like, it's all based on this game, so they're not gonna unduly shit on something related to this game. If it's due, these guys are actually, I mean, I'll say it, man, I'm very impressed with the content creators in the Tarkov community. No one is sitting here looking at all of this stuff going on with the Unheard Of pack and everything, and in the content creator community for Tarkov, and no one is saying that this is okay. Everyone is kind of like a unified voice being like, this is bullshit, man. But anyways, complete aside, when Arena came out months ago, I remember when Pestily first started playing it, and he was like, yeah, this needs to go back in the oven. Like, this is not a fun experience. This is not good. And like, for him to say that at the very beginning, like, he was just like giving it his recommendations, like, yeah, I can't actually recommend this. Like, this is just whatever. But yeah, that was how bad Arena is. Anyways, that is why Arena is a massive loss leader. If BSG several months ago had come out and said, hey, we lost like $50 million or whatever the fuck it is, or they didn't even have to say, you know, what the exact price was or anything like that, but they could have said, we're losing a lot of money. The game is in peril. We need help. You know, we're going to try to come up with some ways to help, like, you know, monetize, make it worth it for you guys to give more money to us, to help continue running the development of this game. People would have responded. Dude, the Tarkov community is hardcore. The vast majority of the hardcore Tarkov community, the vast majority of the Tarkov community has spent $150 uniformly on the EOD pack supporting this freaking game. They would, I mean, I know a lot of people that would be like, yeah, you know what, I understand. But instead, they decided not to do this. And Blossom, welcome, my friend. It's good to see you. Rock, paper, scissors, OG style Overwatch used to have. Oh, yeah. I mean, there was like a lot of cool things about Overwatch. But when they tried to make it an esport was a big issue. Like, that was when, you know, a lot of things for Overwatch went downhill, just straight up. But yeah. Wouldn't it be better to release a support pack while being honest with the community? It would have been, yes. But Nikita's answer, we are honest with the community. We're not forcing anyone. They have not been honest with the community at all. 9 days ago, okay, maybe now 11 days ago, Pestily had an interview with Nikita one-on-one, and Nikita knew this update was coming out. He didn't say anything. And Pestily asked him very blunt questions about, like, is there any plans for pay to win? Is there this? Is there that? And, like, all kinds of, like, of the base normal questions that you would ask in this situation. And, Nikita gave his fork tongue bullshit answer, like he has been doing many, many times in the past. No one saw this coming for that reason. I would ask if there's any kind of money issue for EFT. Should we be worried about the full release? And Nikita answers, everything is fine and going on as planned. I would not expect Nikita to, what is it called? Admit it at this point. There's no way. There's no way he would admit it at this point. I think there is, because I don't see any other reason except for sheer greed. Now, it could just be, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe BSG is not in financial straits. And maybe they're just assholes. Like, that is entirely possible. Of course, there's a money issue. They live in Russia. Actual hell. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, Blossom. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a great night, and I hope the match is going well. Do you plan on addressing the community again anytime soon? Your post on Reddit unfortunately wasn't received well by the majority of the community. They still feel like they were waiting for the right response. They are waiting for... They're wanting to be as they want and feel. Comment from Nikita, important part. We cannot give... Okay, here we go. We cannot give PvE to everyone. It's too expensive and technically hard right now. Those who will to support still get this option. Interesting. Okay, so it's a money issue. Now, why is it a money issue to create the PvE? It's literally like a switch. I don't understand. Oh, wait, this might go to the matchmaking. Because I know when there were a lot of people who ended up buying the $100 upgrade of this, there were still people who did that shit. And they were trying to do the PvE offline mode thingy. And it's not direct offline. It's like a matchmaking system, but you're like, you with your friends, and you're still like on the servers, but it's like a separate set of servers or something. If this is the case, why did they release the PvE mode? Like, at all? If the servers are on fire and everything is like a dumpster fire with this, why did they release this as a cash grab? Like, this is just boneheaded. I mean, I honestly think this is ego, guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this just reeks of sheer ego right now. Like, they thought they could get away with this. I really do think that. That's crazy, man. Oh my God. And we've seen this happen in gaming before. I mean, how many times has Ubisoft had the ego to release something that would be obviously a bad idea? How many times has EA done the exact same thing? How many times has Activision released yet another COD clone year after year that's worse than the predecessor, with massive microtransactions? And the entire COD community opens up their anus so they can take it up the ass by Activision's, like, extremely large and unlubed cock. Like, dude, this happens all the fucking time in gaming. I mean, it makes sense why BSG thought they could get away with it too. How does Fortnite work? They have a mixture of bots and real players in every lobby. Fortnite works because Fortnite as a game system is made really well in terms of people play Fortnite. And for the people who want to play a battle royale kind of game that is, like, cartoony a bit, and you can, like, play as fucking Avatar or Goku and shoot, like, laser beams out your ass or whatever, and so on and so forth. There's, like, multiple different game modes and stuff. It's like the perfect storm of that kind of game mode, Scaleless. I'm not a BR guy. I could never play Fortnite. I am not good at Fortnite. I don't like it. However, there is no doubt in my mind why it's popular. And also, for a gaming experience, if you want a BR, and if you want a BR that plays well, and it's, like, easy to get into, the barrier of entry is extremely low. It's like, Fortnite is literally free, right? Like, it's only microtransactions, right? Yeah, so as a result of that, if that's what you're looking for, the barrier of entry is like nothing. So it's extremely, extremely accessible, and it's really well made for what it is. And so that's why. That's literally how it works, Scaleless. It has the lowest barrier of entry, and people enjoy it, and it's well made. And then you don't feel like you have to spend money, which makes people want to spend money. If that makes sense. It's like a weird dichotomy. Riddle, dude, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Koi Crew, buddy. We're discussing the dumpster fire of Battlestate Games, so feel free to hop on in and chime in with the discussion. We're catching up. I did like a 5-hour expose on the entire thing. It's on YouTube, and now we're looking up all the updates. And we're starting with the interview between Nikita and the emissaries, and then we're gonna go from there. We got a bunch of stuff planned. Hero shooters like Apex are fun. I don't find hero shooters fun at all. Red Valhalla. I didn't like Overwatch. I don't like Apex. I don't like BRs in general. What was I saying last time? I forgot, but let's just reread this. Are there any other solutions being contemplated? Since the reception of the Reddit thread was not good. No. Dude, why does Nikita sound like a robot, man? Every single thing that Nikita says, like, man, this emissary is like writing like giant paragraphs of like questions, and like Nikita's answer is like, no, not now. Everything going as planned. Nuh-uh. Maybe later. Like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. Is there any plan to back out or try to put water on that fire aside from the EOD features mentioned on Reddit? I actually have to catch up on that. Oh no, that was what we read at the end of the stream last time. Yeah, I remember seeing that. No, we are continuing to work hard on preparing updates for everyone. No more HOS changes. It is an important moment in the history of EFT, but I feel that it's what needed, I believe. Okay, so he's not backing down. Will the new items that come with the Unheard of edition be only PvE or PvP servers too? These are the things that are like game breaking and pay to win. Yep, he's standing on it as PvP. So it's not just for single player or anything like that. It's just straight up the entire thing. So he doesn't care that it's pay to win. Okay, that's really shitty. Expected, but shitty. Can we get a bit more info on how the controversial features will work? Namely, summoning teammates. Any limitations to prevent abuse? Yeah, let's get details on this. This is huge. Scavs not shooting players with high karma. Will those be only in PvE? Or are they still being worked on? It's being worked on, and Friend Summoner will be available to get for other editions as well. Oh, okay. So they're adding pay to win for all the other editions as well. That's not a good thing. This just makes the game worse in every way, man. Dude, no one wants this, Nikita. What the fuck? Can we get a choice between hideout, cat, and dog, or cat only? Dude, if EFT wanted to make money, they just need to add a fucking like microtransaction to get a dog or a cat in the fucking hideout. That's it. That's all they need to do. That's literally it. And they haven't done that. So apparently cat is in the plans, dog later. This would have been an infinitely better and more supported way to get money for the game than this stupid pay to win bullshit, man. This is crazy. Like it's right. The idea is right there. Like just put a PNG of a cat and say, pay $1 for it. And there's like, millions of fucking Tarkov players. People would have bought it, man. If there was a dog, if there was a corgi I could buy for the hideout, I'd buy it. Friend summon feature. Will it be like an expansion? No, it will be an obtainable item. Why not let this only be in PvE? It is cool mechanic for PvP too. Dude, what the fuck? Oh my god. I can't tell if he's tone deaf. I can't tell if he just has a massive ego, or if he's just so greedy and money hungry, he doesn't give a shit about his game anymore. Or maybe it's all three. I mean, Scaleless, which one do you think? I don't know. Anyone who knows this game. Why not all the above? Yeah, it could be all the above. Like, maybe I'm not giving, maybe I'm not giving Nikita enough credit. Maybe it's because I'm relatively new to the community, because I've only been around the community for 2 years. Maybe it actually is all of the above. Yeah, I should give him more credit. You're right. You know what? I have not given this man enough credit. There is every possibility he could have ego, be an idiot, and also be greedy at the same time. You know what? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Yeah, I should give him more credit. Um Oh my god. They told me I could be anything, so I chose to be the problem. Okay, one of the most discussed subjects regarding the whole situation is the removal of the DLC line on the EOD on the website. What? Wait. Is he just acting like this didn't happen? It literally happened live on Landmark stream, man. Like you can look it up right now. Anyone could use the Internet Wayback Machine right now and compare the website then to the website now. And the DLC line is just erased. It's just taken out. It's like the worst cover-up job ever in gaming ever. I have not seen a worse cover-up job. I mean, Chad, you guys have seen a lot of, like, you know, wacky shit in gaming, so have I. I cannot think of a worse cover-up job than this, where the game company tries to act like they didn't do anything wrong. Like, you know, fucking Shaggy's song, "It Wasn't Me." Like, dude, this is exactly what it feels like, man. The guy's, like, cheating on his girlfriend in the fucking bathroom. And it wasn't me, man. You didn't, no, it was someone else, man. It was someone else. Jesus Christ. Would it be possible, since we're all under multiple NDA, to get more involved? And what I mean by that is more insight and communication, patch notes ahead of release, material to prep our communities for future updates, for feedback, etc. Yeah, actual communication between the emissary, the emissary groups, and you know, BSG, to have more communication. That would be great. Yeah, that'd be really smart. We'll think something out. Okay, this is like the most non-answer bullshit ever. Emissary armband when? We'll do it. Okay. No one cares. I'm going to be honest. I think those being PvP is a bad idea. It's going to make RMT go through the roof, to be honest, or stream sniping. Yeah, that and everything else. How do I share my hate effectively? Thief, just type it in, bro. Like, I'll read it. You know, obviously keep it TOS safe. Nothing, you know, crazy or anything like that. But I've made my hate extremely well known. In fact, I've also created some videos about it as well. So if you enjoy that, you might really enjoy our YouTube as well. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to Corey Crew. It's a pleasure to meet you. And if you enjoy the vibes, feel free to drop a follow as well. Thief Stalker. Welcome, my friend. I've only been playing Tarkov for 2 years, but I was a huge believer in Tarkov, man, until 2 days ago. Like, holy shit, man. I was recommending this game to everyone. This is such a slap in the face. It's like just the biggest fucking slap in the face. RGB reactive to songs is dope. Oh my god, that's awesome. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. I just can't believe they're trying to not pass it off as a DLC. I believe it. Because, you know, there's a saying. When you're lying, the most effective way to get away with a lie is just never, ever, 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 ever admit the truth. If you've done something wrong, just say it wasn't me. That's it. Just do that. This is how, like, you've seen Ninja get away with this. You've seen Pokimane get away with this. You've seen every large streamer who's done something reprehensible, XQC, using slurs, you know, all kinds of shit. You just pretend it didn't happen. You literally swear right, left, and sideways. Yeah. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Yeah, exactly. Liz Truce. I don't know who that is, but yeah, maybe her as well. I'm only talking about the ones I know. But yeah. Like, and dude, they've gotten away with it. They just say it wasn't me, or it never happened, or whatever, and then they just get off social media for like a week, and then everyone forgets it happened. That's exactly what they do every single time, and it works every single time. The only ones that get held to account are the ones that keep talking about it. Oh, Prime. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, there you go, Scaleless. Check them out later. Hell yeah, dude. Write this after. Yeah, exactly. It's so sad, Thief Stalker. I completely agree that this all came out during the best patch I've ever played of Escape from Tarkov. Like, Escape from Tarkov as a game, this current iteration, with, you know, Ground Zero map, with the quest changes, you know, with everything, with the winter maps and everything like that. It's just been a banger, man. that winter event with like the scavs and it's like the icicles going around you and shit like that. That thing was so cool. Everything in the game itself until 2 days ago was awesome and everyone was loving it. It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. Ash baby, my computer is still broken. Like I'm still doing if I play League, it goes down to 10 FPS. I'm on a 9-year-old computer, Ash baby. Yeah, I'm not playing League until it gets fixed. I'm sorry. But we're still doing lots of other fun stuff. We're doing lots of just chatting right now. We're having a lot of great times, so feel free to hang on out in the community, Ash baby. We're still playing other awesome games. So whatever we can make, I always make it fun for you guys. I actually have a brand new game plan tonight as well. But yeah, so yeah, there we go. So no League tonight. I do apologize. And dude, Thief Stalker again, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Welcome to Corey Crew. It is a pleasure to meet you and have you in here, my friend. What kind of PC are you looking at? I'm trying to get my PC fixed. I can't afford to buy another PC, Ash baby. So yeah, I don't have that kind of money. So my PC is under warranty, but you know, Alienware is one of the worst gaming companies in terms of support of all time. So my computer's been out for literally a month. So until that gets fixed, I won't be able to play any like high intensity games, unfortunately. But we're still making it a good time, my friend. We're still making it a good time. I just feel like if they're worried about the server costs, then they should have had a monthly subscription. Oh no, I don't agree with that. Monthly subscription would kill the game. You can't. So here's a business rule, nutsack. Nutshack. Sorry, I'm so sorry, dude. Oh my god. Nutshack. Here's a business rule. If you start with a baseline of cost for anything, if you take away that baseline, that's why they're getting so much flack right now. If you start with a baseline of cost, then if you lower the quality or you add cost in a large way, in terms of like a subscription or something like that, it will never work. It has never worked in the past. Now, however, it would, yeah, you're right. It would be a better idea than 250 DLC. True, but both are bad ideas. What I mean, what I was saying was there are many easy ways to monetize this game. Like you could have added a whole bunch of really interesting and even lore-friendly cosmetics, and people would have bought it in droves. Like I was saying the other night, Nutshack, if you added more ways to curse at your teammates in a way that makes sense in the game, like you know the fuck you emote like that, like the Italian fuck you, that people would have bought that. You know, like patches. We already have armbands. Why don't we have armbands with everyone's country? Like the USA flag, the Russian flag, the UK flag, and so on and so forth. And that would be just a nice, like, in-lore way to rep your country. People would have bought that shit easily. Yeah, people would have bought this shit and that would be, I think that would have been the way to do it. Well, way over a DLC. Way over a what's it called? A subscription, for sure, my friend. But yeah. And current, that's actually a really bad idea. Okay, fair. Like, they're apparently planning on having pets, in the hideout. Why didn't they just, you know, put more effort into making the pets in the hideout? Like, literally just having a cat or a dog in your hideout. I would have bought the dog. I absolutely would have bought the dog and the cat if I could have both. Straight up. I love cats and dogs. Having a cat or a dog in your hideout, 0 buffs, 0, like, you know, actual addition to your, you know, gameplay or anything like that. It's just a cute little fuzzy animal while you're like, you know, doing whatever in your hideout, building your shit and stuff. That done. Just straight up done. I would have done that. Everyone would have bought that, dude. Everyone would have bought that. Yeah, a fish tank. Yeah, a fucking fish tank. Yeah, exactly. They could have added pets. Bam, done. What about they already have masks. What about headbands? Like, what about like wearing a do-rag or a headband? Like you can already wear like a full like ski mask, right? And it's like doesn't help your character in any way. And it doesn't give any armor. It's just like, you know, you're just wearing a do-rag. You're just wearing a fucking like a fucking ascot or whatever like that. There's like other kinds of like accessories. putting a tattoo on your character. You can have, like, various tattoos you could buy. Another way, because, like, I think I compare this kind of situation, Scaleless, to, like, Helldivers 2. Why is Helldivers 2 an effective games as a service product? And the reason is very simple. You are not required in any way, shape, or form to buy anything in the game. There is extremely, extremely little in terms of functional upgrades for your character in the premium battle pass even, or anything like that. And there is some, but they throw the premium currency at you so much that doesn't even matter. And to the point that I know so many people who play Helldivers, and I love Helldivers too. I played as well, until my computer died. I was playing, like, Helldivers was my most played cooperative shooter out of, like, everything this year. Like, I think so far, tell me if I'm wrong, guys, but I consider so far Helldivers 2 to be the best game that is released this year. Just straight up. I cannot think of a better game that's released this year than Helldivers 2. I stand by that. And I've only been playing it, like, a decent amount. Like, I'm not playing it crazy or anything like that. I think I'm like level 18. I'm not even level 20. Yeah, it's been a good time though. And one of the things is, all of my friends are spending money on the game just because they want a funny hug emote. And they don't get any benefit from it. They're just like, yeah, this would be really funny to do in a fight. So yeah, I'll spend like $4 getting this, and that's it. And it's totally fine. The game's super popular. No one feels pressured, and people are paying for fucking cosmetics anytime they want to find something funny, and it's great. And it's really, really great. It's okay, guys. Just wait for like half a year, and then Tarkov will be killed by some random Stalker 2 anomaly multiplayer mod. Yeah, I mean, like, Thief. I will say this. I was thinking about this. People were asking me, and I was talking about, like, this could kill Tarkov, because there's a saying in the Tarkov community. Anytime there's been a bad patch or anything like that, and then, like, anytime there's been a competitor coming out, the DMZ mod, not mod, sorry, DMZ, I guess, like, play version of COD, and so on and so forth. Anytime they've tried to make other extraction shooters, the only thing that can kill Escape from Tarkov is Escape from Tarkov. I think that is mostly true. I thought that was completely true beforehand, but I think that is only mostly true. The only thing that can kill Escape from Tarkov is Escape from Tarkov if Escape from Tarkov has a viable alternative. Because right now, no other game has the gameplay of Escape from Tarkov that is available on the market right now. In terms of the quality, in terms of the looting, in terms of the RPG progression, in terms of the tactical, in terms of all of those things. No other game does it. The reason that I was a WoW player as well, Thief Stalker, and I compared to World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft had many bad patches. Cataclysm is when I quit. Cataclysm is not when a lot of people quit. There's a lot of people that, stayed playing World of Warcraft, and it still kept being popular and everything for many, many years. Until, I would say, like, I think maybe, like, Warlords of Draenor was, like, the really big downturn. And the reason is not because WoW wasn't bad. WoW started going downhill in Cataclysm, and that's when I stopped, because, it was a problem for me as well and everything like that. But, like, there's many reasons why I stopped, but I stopped playing that. But most people didn't. The time that WoW actually stopped growing and really, really started having a lot of major losses in terms of market share and everything was when other MMOs got better. When people started to find that, that real big itch being scratched by high quality other MMOs like Final Fantasy XIV and so on and so forth, that's when WoW started to really actually take a real hit. I think it's a similar situation to Escape from Tarkov. When Escape from Tarkov has a viable competitor, like, I've covered Grey Zone Warfare. I've not played it yet. I didn't get into the beta, but I have covered, at least, like, the trailers and stuff for Grey Zone Warfare. If Grey Zone Warfare comes out, that could be a viable alternative to Escape from Tarkov. And if that game ends up being good at launch, that is something that could kill Tarkov. But until something like that comes out, we don't really have an alternative yet. That's what I mean. Stalker anomaly started all non-extraction core thing. Yeah, no, I know. I agree with you, dude. I agree with you. Like that is what, like, Escape from Tarkov is based on, everything. But we don't have that yet. So Tarkov will only die when that happens, in my opinion. I straight up think that. That's at least my read on it. But I've been around in gaming for a very long time, so I've seen a lot of games come up. I've seen a lot of games die. I've seen a lot of these things, and I work in business, so I know market trends really well and everything like that. And I know what it takes, and what it takes is a competitor in the market. And so yeah, I think when that happens, it'll be a big one. So Stalker 2 came out with mod support. Some lunatic will definitely make a Tarkov mod. Yeah, if that happens, Steve Stalker, that could kill Tarkov. Yeah, exactly. But that's like ages down the road. So yeah, I agree with you in spirit for sure, buddy, for sure. Now I've not played Stalker 2, so I mean it's not out yet, so we don't know if it'll be good. If it ends up being good and there's a mod like that and everything like that, great. And dude, I think it's only a matter of time. Like, people are making extraction games. None of them have been really good yet, but people are making extraction games. And when one comes out that really lands, and it looks like Gray Zone is the closest, then that is when it'll happen, basically. Yeah, but it's not happened yet. All right, let's see. I'm gonna yeah, I don't think so. We can always restrict it. So he's not even like looking at it. He's looking at it like way too long down the road because he doesn't want to answer the question. Is there any chance that a community representatives and longtime emissaries get involved in discussion if announcement package or special item would be seen in a good way from the community or not? I guess with this we could get rid of a lot of the hate that comes. We'll use it more next time, he answers. Okay. So the emissaries are trying to say, like, let us give you actual feedback. And could you listen to our feedback? Because we have a pretty good thumb on the community and the community sentiment. And he's like, no. Basically. Okay, Gamma Container. People thought it was supposed to be gone after EOD, but it's returned with the new edition. Any plans to change something? It's possible. Okay, he's still sounding like a robot. He's giving, like, the worst answers ever. Omnicon container soon, maybe. He answers yes. Okay. What official stance on SBT, single player Tarkov? That's what that means. Now that Clean was streaming it without issues. Let them be for now. Oh man. Okay, that's interesting. So people can play single player Tarkov now without getting banned. It looks like that's really interesting. Holy shit. Division 2 didn't flop. Yeah, Division 2 was a really bad game. Yeah, I did play some Division 2. It was really not that good. It was really sad. I had high hopes for Division 2. It was like, I mean, that's like Ubisoft. I think that was Ubisoft, right? Yeah, that was Ubisoft completely shitting the bed. Division 2 could have been a really cool game. And it was really sad that it sucked. Yeah, exactly, Scaleless. I play a lot of League of Legends Scaleless, or I used to before my computer died. And League of Legends, dude, I've spent on my, not on this account, since I started streaming or anything like that. I've been almost completely free to play on this account for League of Legends. Back when I started playing League of Legends in the very beginning of League of Legends, literally beta. And so I have spent thousands of dollars on League of Legends skins. I don't need a single one of them. I never needed a single skin. I never needed to get a single character unlock or anything like that in terms of, like, paying money. I got them all through just gameplay because I was a fucking addict and I would play like that game like crazy. And I still played a lot. And I mean, they made thousands of dollars off of me. Like, this is how most League players play their game. Like, we don't need any of their skins. We just want them. That's it. And it's pretty ethically done. Like, they do now have a battle pass, which I'm not a big fan of, and they do like to have some other wacky things where, like, it's like a gacha system to earn like a specific skin. I think that's really scummy. But the like 99% of their skins, there's just like, you see a skin, you pay $10, it's yours, bam, and they all look really good. So yeah, that's how most League skins are. Yeah, though even they are having their problems now a little bit, which is really sad. But yeah, let's see. Regarding the DLC line, when you check out the prep order page, the season pass line for EOD has been removed. We can find it using Internet Archive. We didn't remove that. It wasn't me. Bro, he's doing his best Shaggy impression right here, man. It wasn't me. I understand that PvE feature can't be given to everyone due to technical limitations. At the same time, EOD users feel that they should have this permanently, not temporarily, since it is new and much desired content. And the promise for EOD is that players who got EOD wouldn't have to pay for additional content if they contribute for the most expensive at the time package. And it was literally said that. Yeah, exactly. Any chance to reconsider and make PvE feature for EOD permanent? Did you read above? We will provide it for at least 6 months later. Yeah, that's... Dude, did he read above? He didn't even read the... Dude, Nikita didn't even read the question here, man. Like, what the fuck? This is insane. Magnum, I'm not playing Tarkov. I'm covering the new news about it, buddy. How have you been, by the way, Magnum? We miss seeing you. Hop back into the community, my friend. We have lots of videos on this entire situation as well. So check it out. Share it with your friends. Catch up on all the content, my friend. Did player count reduce? Any official stats? There's no official stats, I don't think, Thief Stalker, but I can tell you that numbers of people watching Tarkov on Twitch has gone down, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, things in general have been going down. Lurking as always, did you see any of our other Tarkov content, buddy? But yeah, I have played Tarkov on the stream many times before. I love this game, but 2 days ago, Tarkov imploded completely. So we're covering all that stuff, my friend. My computer is broken, Magnum Rule. It's been broken for for about like 3 weeks now. Almost 4 weeks now. So, you know, we've been hanging in, playing lots of fun variety. But welcome back, Magnum. Hop back in our Discord, buddy, as well. You can catch up on all the lovely, lovely content. It's a great community, my friend. Or turn your notifications back on so you can catch up on all the good stuff. I was at work while all this went down. I was curious today if the lobbies were longer or something. Oh, I don't know about that. We'll find out. We still have a bunch of news to cover, Thief Stalker. So don't worry, my friend. We'll see what all new there is. Absolutely. Is there any chance of lowering the pricing for the Unheard of Edition for EOD owners? Thinking about it. Okay. So they are thinking about it. Hold the line. If EOD owners do not get PvE, are there still, in fact, things planned that will go to EOD? For example, DLCs. Of course, every DLC later will go with EOD. Hey, guys, I know we fucked up this one, but next time we'll do it right. Yeah, don't believe them. Don't believe Nikita, man. He's already screwed you over once. Like, and by you, I mean me as well. I'm an EOD member. So, yeah, there's no way. There's nothing he can say that we can trust at this point. Will there be any future editions like PvE that do not go to EOD, but will go to the newest version? Not planned. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we believe you. Not planned? Uh-huh. He answered that nothing was planned against EOD on Pestely's giant interview in that 2-hour interview. He reiterated how everyone's getting everything in EOD. Yeah, that was a fucking lie. And that was just 10 days ago. Will EOD continue to be the flagship for all versions of the game looking forward? Unheard is just another signature thing. EOD is still important. Yeah, we don't believe you, bro. Can we, the emissary Sherpas, have an option in settings to change our display name from purple green to EOD version? Many of us are getting targeted for harassment. We plan to do it. All right. Okay. Here's a big one. Yeah, not planned does not equal not going to happen. Oh, I mean, also Dath Remo, they're literally lying. So, like, how can we trust them saying not planned? They said not planned before, and they were just lying through their fucking anus. So, yeah, there's no way to even trust this. Despite the drama of the game, people are still enjoying playing it. Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, Nutshack, I don't doubt it. I mean, the game is still the game. That's the thing. Like, I don't expect anyone to really stop playing it until a competitor comes out. I've been talking to some PT members from different communities, and opinions, feelings are basically the same. Those who have EOD version are disappointed with all of this. In Discords that I have, and in which publish the news, that means the most hardcore of the followers of the game, there is always someone playing Tarkov. These Discords now are completely empty. The small PT, as in part-time, streamers we have there were always 2 to 3 streaming the game. Now no one is streaming Tarkov. This was a bomb in the community. In relation to Nikita's post on Reddit, players who have EOD don't want to have priority over others to enter a match. They think that this is throw sand to the eyes of the community, trying to solve a problem after it is done. Many of them say that this new version for 40 euros to 60 euros would still be acceptable. Like, this is just too expensive. Single player Tarkov, many of them watched Clean playing single player Tarkov yesterday, and many of them watched Eroctic doing the same today. Let them change the side. Yeah, more robot shit from Nikita. Thanks for answering so many questions. We're also passionate. Dude, I feel so bad for this guy, man. He's putting so much effort into asking this question, and Nikita just gives like a fucking one-word answer, man. This is like just straight up disrespectful, man. I tell you, man, I think Nikita and like the rest of the executives at Battlestate, they have no fucking respect for like the highest tier of people just doing free fucking work for them. Being the emissaries, being the Sherpas, they have no fucking respect for these people. Like this interview is telling me that more than anything. Like, they have just no goddamn respect for the people for free working their asses off, trying to, like, you know, make the community better, man. It's insane. It's insane. Freya Sparkles, welcome back, my friend. We're covering the Tarkov drama. Thanks for asking, for answering so many questions for us. We're also passionate about this game, and when the community outrages, we feel it as well, since we're representatives of the community. I would love for us to help clear communication in the future, if possible, and be more involved in getting ahead of potential drama or outrage. I feel you, but am most confident now as ever. Stay strong. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. He's such an asshole. Dude, Nikita is just an asshole. Holy shit. I'm reaching out to discuss the pricing of PvE content, which might be high for newcomers. $250. Literally the biggest threshold for any game that I know. A new person being expected to pay $250 to get, like, the highest edition of a game. I've never seen this shit, man. Okay. Wouldn't introducing more accessible options mitigate this barrier and prevent new players from seeking alternatives like the single-player Tarkov mod? Regarding the monetization strategy, many long-standing supporters, myself included, are prepared to contribute more financially to help support the company. God damn. I remember when I felt this way 2 days ago. However, I'm curious about BSG's BM in pursuing this new edition amidst potential challenges. Wouldn't focusing on creating cosmetic skins, yep, exactly, like I was saying, non-gameplay alternating expansions be simpler and lower risk strategy? We will think about it. Yeah, now BSG will think about any way to monetize the game. Yeah, I think it's very clear they'll think of any fucking way to monetize the game now that they fucked it up already. Is it possible that in the future the PvE mode will be sold as an independent upgrade? A good number of users in the community are interested in being able to play this with friends, but they do not justify it by paying for the most expensive version. Could help mitigate the single-player Tarkov users. It's possible, but after release. And we have no idea when the game's going to be released or not. We're still in beta. And we'll still be in beta for like a fucking year, at least, if not more. Yeah, you were talking about how bored and annoyed Nikita sounded. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I got from it as well. Dude, Pestily, like, put, like, fucking weeks worth of work into formulating a really good, cogent, and, like, really fleshed out interview with good questions that everyone in the community needed answers on. And he, like, got community involvement with, and he was like Pestily worked so hard on that shit. And Nikita just sounded like he just didn't give a shit, man, the entire time. He was like, fuck, not this again. Basically, was like the attitude I got. Exactly, dude. Exactly, yeah. 6-word answer maximum for the whole conversation. Exactly, yeah. Oh my god, dude. Who knew the unforeseen consequences of what horse armor would bring? A lot of people saw it, not Shaq. The problem is that gamers have no fucking self-control. I know on the people I know who play this game, I know several people who have bought this fucking version for $100 extra. They were EOD members and they bought this shit. I know it. Oh my god, dude. Like, and I don't really blame them. You know, like I kind of blame them, but I don't really blame them because they wanted the easier way to play the game. They wanted the extra gear. They wanted this. They wanted that, and they still believe in BSG. And they don't realize that BSG is just, you know, bending them over and fucking them in the ass. It's insane. Blame developer? Yeah, exactly. I don't blame them. I blame developer. Exactly, Freya. Exactly. Dude, I've been sniped by Sniper Scav like 1,000 fucking times. I don't enjoy getting sniped by Sniper Scav. Like, I can understand why someone would want to pay to not get sniped by Sniper Scav. That shit is annoying as fuck. Oh my god. The part of the issue now is that they have sold this version. They sort of have to give these players what they were sold. So they won't even be able to fully walk this back. Yeah. They're apparently like walking parts of this back. And we'll see how this happens. Because we have a lot of more to cover. Okay. Regional pricing. For regions where $150 are pretty expensive. Can't tell. There's no regional pricing. Basically, if you're like in Africa and you're trying to play this game, basically it's like a month's salary for you to afford like $100. They don't have regional pricing, so it's like a giant fuck you to them. They're like, yep, spend your monthly allowance. Fuck you, dude. Yeah, it's terrible, man. Arena LAN esports roadmap when? Working on that. Dude, Arena will never be an esport. I will eat my fucking hat if Arena becomes an esport. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, this interview is worse than I thought it was going to be, man. I thought it was going to be bad, but I didn't think it was going to be this bad. It is actually worse. This might be the worst interview from a developer trying to put a band-aid on a shit situation that I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, I think this is like the worst one. Yeah, this is insane. Oh my god, I'll be right back, guys. I got to take a quick bathroom break, and then we'll hop into the next section of this. Quick BRB. Quick BRB. Yeah, Nikita. Oh my god, dude. This is insane. Yeah, he opened... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I think he saw this as a band-aid. Yeah. I think the emissaries definitely saw this as a band-aid. You know, they were trying to assuage the situation. They don't want the game to implode. That's what I mean. Yeah, exactly. I didn't say it was effective. It's definitely not effective. But I'll be right back, guys.